What is your view of our current relationship with the United States, specifically as regards the existing Visiting Forces Agreement? Do you think we should, 1, maintain it, B, radically amend it? In what specific ways or areas? C, scrap it altogether? And kindly state briefly your reasons to justify your respective stand.
Let me start by quoting Rizal. Rizal, through Philosopher Tasio, said in Noli Me Tangere, we must have a healthy love of our own, our native land, that is based on accurate and unsparing analysis and understanding of the contemporary situation, not on a self-congratulatory and therefore self-deceptive adulation of all things Filipino. Rizal has said this and written about it a long time ago. So every situation that we must get into, whether it is among ourselves or with the international community, we must discern every situation with the best of our abilities as a Filipino. And the Visiting Forces Agreement, if I may also give you a little background, when they were voting on it, the Senate, there were 5 or 6 who dissented, and one of them was Senator Rocco. And when this case of Nicole Smith and this incident had happened recently, I looked into the Visiting Forces Agreement statement that he has done and why he voted no, and I wanted to have it published and say, I told you so. You see, he voted no, so and exactly what he was objecting to was happening how many years after. I am for scrapping the Visiting Forces Agreement because in the first place, when they decided on it last time, it was not favoring the Filipino. And as we can see now, our relationship with the United States must be of equal stature. Kahit na ba sila malaking bayan at silang makapangyarihan sa mundo, hindi ibig sabihin po na tayo ay dapat magbaw-baw sa kanila. Tayo ay Pilipino, isa din ang boto natin sa United Nations, tulad ng USA, at kaya tayo ay manindigan at we should be proud we are Filipinos.
I'm going to make a statement right now. I love America. I lived in America for 17 years. And just as Julia Campbell loved our country, it is because America is composed of a lot of Americans who love to do service to other people. Just as in the Philippines, we have a lot of Filipinos who love their country and who love to do service to their fellow man. And that's why we have to look at America as a country of people just like you and me, with our own limitations. However, given our country's past, we have been unable to treat Americans as our equals. We've always had this national inferiority complex against Americans, for example. We never treat ourselves as equal to Americans. So that whenever we have to negotiate a trade agreement, a visiting forces agreement, it is always lopsided against our interests. So I agree, the visiting forces agreement is one of those examples. It is lopsidedly against our interests. However, we also have to consider the fact that we are able to save a lot of money whenever they have to donate their expertise, their material, and everything else that comes with the agreement. So we only have to negotiate more to our interests instead of treating everything blindly against us. In other words, I am also against this kind of a mentality that anything American is bad, because I think that is a dangerous way of looking at things as well. We have to be able to make the most out of these agreements. We have to be able to maximize the potential from all these agreements that can potentially give us a lot of, as I said, resources that will be able to benefit our country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bautista. We'll now move